Alrighty. Now, let's talk about one of the world's most highly profitable and subtle schemes exploited by the wealthy: flags of convenience. You're familiar with offshore accounts, I'm sure, but flags of convenience is probably the most literal version of this. A flag of convenience, or an FOC, is when a ship owner registers their vessel in another country other than their own, making the ship subject to the laws of that foreign country. By choosing certain countries with minimal regulatory oversight, ship owners can avoid strict safety laws, labor protections, and environmental guidelines, and of course taxes that they would otherwise have to follow if they registered in their home countries. As a result, they save millions, even billions, and get to operate their vessel largely unregulated. The practice actually has historical roots in the United States. During the Prohibition, when American ship owners started registering their vessels in Panama so that they could serve alcohol on board, even though it was, obviously illegal on American registered ships. But after Prohibition ended, this trend continued for new reasons: profit. By the 1950s, the term flag of convenience came into use, and the system really started to grow. Liberia and Panama became the largest registries because they offered tax breaks and other incentives. By today, still today, Panama boasts the largest merchant fleet in the world, which is interesting. FOCs enable the wealthy to exploit and conceal their operations. When a ship is registered under an FOC, it's often difficult and sometimes even impossible to identify the real owner of the ship, allowing ship owners to hide behind a web of shell corporations scattered across multiple jurisdictions. This structure not only enables tax evasion, but also has made FOC vessels hubs for illicit activities, including smuggling, trafficking, and even arms dealing. David Crocroft, a former General Secretary of the International Transport Workers Federation, once called FOCs unregulated havens, places where those who control these ships can move money and products unchecked, often with a complete lack of accountability. Labor practices on FOC ships also raise serious ethical concerns. Many of these ships are known for exploiting their workers with low wages, long hours, and often poor safety standards. Big surprise. Crew members on these ships frequently face grueling conditions with few protections and face the reality of being abandoned on foreign ports without any sort of wage or support. The environmental impact is also another overlooked cost. Some of the most devastating oil spills in history, such as the Maltese-flagged Erica and the Liberian-flagged Torrey Canyon, were all FOC ships. These registries were notorious for weak environmental oversight, which has led to rampant illegal fishing and pollution. Flags of convenience may sound technical, but they're one of the more insidious ways that the wealthy manipulate international systems to grow their wealth at the expense of people, workers, and of course, the planet.